Is it my internet? I don't think it's mine. I'm gonna blame y'all's. Kpeezy, I lost you too again. Dang! I just don't want niggas to be great. Ash, you had a fight before, right?
A fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What you mean?
How old were you when you had your first fight?
I don't really like talking about that.
Sheesh. Why not?
That was not a ladylike moment in my life.
That was a not ladylike moment in your life.
Yes.
That's a human-like moment.
No, I feel like I was a repertoire of what happens in the hood. I should not have been doing it.
What the f? What's were you the culprit? Were you bullying? What do you mean?
I've never been a bully.
That look around, I don't trust the way you looking around like that. Like, what that mean?
I've always been straightforward.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means exactly. Let me shrink this. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. All right, shrink. What you eating? Where you at? What is this blue light shit? What's that?
It's my kitchen.
You think you cool? Got blue light in your kitchen?
Or Georgia Power is expensive, so you gotta.
Oh, fair enough.
No big lights in the house.
You know what? That's smart.
Even these, I bought these at Dollar Tree.
What's that, the portable dress? Oh, no, dress you just stick on the wall?
Yeah, they night light.
Oh, you should have been there the other day. We was doing a in-person joint with the mics. And we was getting into, it was pretty much, we was getting into a debate about, like, snitching, which was crazy.
Snitching?
Yeah, and, like, the mindset about how, I guess, Mr. Black was thinking
Snitches
about.
get stitches.
That's how you feel? Oh, my gosh, you sound just like. So, it's the whole thing about who's a snitch. Like, who's actually considered a snitch. If a crime happens in front of you and you just happen to tell, or, what's that sound? What the hell?
Damn, I think that's funny.
What's that?
I flipped you off my iPad and started playing Runaway Fast as You Can.
Sheesh. Wow, what does that
Wow. Fucking ear.
What?
It's so ghetto here. Like, I don't know if you want to be in my ear. If it's gonna like play out of my ear, like this is ghetto as fuck. Run away from the baby. Run away.
What are you even talking about right now?
I'm just confused, okay? Because I'm sitting here and, you know, the moment that I said what I said and I got up and walked off, that's when Baby I Got a Plan, Run Away Fast as You Can, you start playing. I'm like,
So what does that symbolize, I guess?
Who am I running from?
I'm trying to figure out.
Run away from me, baby!
Alrighty then.
Run away!
Well, welcome to the most random episode of Candid Talk ever. As I don't officially know what we're going to be talking about today, but yeah, it's actually for the first time in the building. We got Kpeezy, possibly still in the building because the connection has been really crazy today. Oh, I guess that was a confirmation that yes, Kpeezy is still in the building. What are you doing your hair like last time or one of them other times?
Oh, she was doing her hair. I was thinking about doing the same thing.
Hey, this is Candy. You live your life. Do what you want to do. But, hey, represent how you want to represent because you never know what video going to pop. So you will be seen. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Don't be making those faces. You already know how I go. You never know. Pop.
Run away from me, baby.
Something wrong with her. Are you
Run
playing
away.
I may need you to stop with this. Just run away. I'm about to run away from you. I'm about to hope the signal start messing up again and just mute you. What are you talking about? Is that ice cream? At least tell us what type of ice cream you got, since you want to be smashing ice cream.
They don't pay us for this, so no.
That's fine. But anyway, we're gonna drop the intro and just come back with some more randomness.
It's Candid Talk where we lay it down. No room for fakes, we wear the crown. Feel the rhythm, catch the connection. Tune in the truth, let's spark the reflection. Tune in the truth, let's spark the reflection. So kick back now, stay in the zone. Candid Talk, we make it our own.
You from here?
AT-alien, hell no.
Don't be talking about my intro. What's wrong with you? Don't be rude on my pod. This your first time. Hello, welcome. But hello, welcome back everybody from the intro. Candid Talk. We got Miss Ashley in the building. We got Kpeezy.
Rude.
Talking during my intro.
What's time?
Don't be making those faces. I don't stop. I go. You feel me? Hello. What up?
T.I. here looking ass.
You don't want to get the joke started, because you know I'm a
motivation looking ass.
Motivation looking ass. Hungry looking ass. Okay, we about to. You want to do jokes today? You're feeling funny.
All bad bitches is hungry.
You look like you extra hungry over there. What's that mean? Why you extra hungry over there? Is that Munchies talking, or what's going on over there? You fucking that shit up.
It's good.
Anyway, what's going on with everybody? Oh, now my mic want to go in and out. Excellent. This is just not the day.
Nigga, I can hear you perfectly, so I don't know why you talking about your mic going in there.
Well, I can see it literally going in and out. So if you can hear me perfect, that's great. But can the device hear me, and can the recording actually hear me? That's a better question. Yeah, I'm about to cancel this because we need a topic, and I don't want to hear all this smacking in my ear. Like I said, that's
what you mean we need a topic?
I just said what I said.
We ain't got no topic.
We was gonna do story time, but we had a whole panel that we had for that.
Okay, so let's really talk about it.
And I was already asking you.
How do you feel about this Atlanta Hawks Magic City game?
Nobody give a damn about them Atlanta Hawks.
So I'm not a sports person. I don't know anything about like basketball, football, or anything.
Trash.
But do you feel like them making it a Magic City game was a smart idea?
I didn't hear about the Magic City game.
You in the shower? What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, I'm about to.
What the hell?
First off, mind your business.
This is my business. First off, know where you at. This is my business. Chill out.
No, because she's on the other place.
I want you to chill out. Check this out.
No, she in a whole other place, and you worried about what you hear in the background.
You worry about what you worry about. Don't worry about what I'm worried about.
You could have been. She could have been washing dishes.
I don't care. You worry about what you worry about.
Jump to the shower.
You're doing too much. You're worried about what you worry about. Yeah, chill out.
You see how he jumped to the shower, okay?
Yeah, and was I wrong? No. My ears work. It's called active listening. As we were talking about on the pod, or at least on this other show, active listening, when you actually have that skill, because some people hear, which mean they just, sounds. When you actively listen, you understand what you're hearing. So yeah, I understood what I was hearing with that situation. But yeah, that's what I really want to talk about. Listening versus hearing.
Oh,
Because communication seems to be lacking in that area. A lot of people are interested in more about talking and responding. Do y'all experience that on a day to day?
Yes.
Ashley, yes or no? Oh, she's the talker. And that's what it is. Because she don't listen. I get it.
And you really want to do
she
that?
had no comment.
None.
I see why you had no comment. Well, Kpeezy, how do you deal with those situations? How do you approach it when you come across that in a conversation? Do you just stop
So
talking?
that actually happened to me last night.
Really?
Yeah, and it irritated the hell. Well, I can't cuss, but it irritated.
Nah, you good? Go ahead. We already flowed on this one. Go ahead. We free flowing.
Period. So it irritated the fuck out of me because, like, don't call me asking me for stuff and then you over talking me when I'm trying to explain something that you called for my expertise about.
That's the worst one.
Yeah. So, me and like one of my friends, we outgrew each other, and then she just like randomly called me last night, and we was catching up. And it's like every time you ask me a question, you're literally over talking, overpowering the conversation. So I just be quiet and let her have it.
Sheesh. So you pretty much just kind of gave up. Did you even give it the advice that they, I guess, called you for, or did you just was like whatever, just keep talking?
No, because for one, I give free advice, but it's like pro bono. So I'm not going to go into like a whole therapeutic modality with you if you ain't paying me. So that's the first thing. I give borderline advice. And no, I feel like when people over talk you and they listen to respond instead of listening to understand, that shows like their intelligence level, and I don't like talking to stupid people.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
That's a fact. That is a fact. I definitely agree with that. So yeah, honestly, so would you say that's common or outside of that one experience, or was it just that one that popped into your head since it's more recent? No, that's common with a lot of people. Like they just respond, not really to understand. Copy that. What about you, Ashley? Do you at least experience it? Because you didn't really answer that first one. But like I said, I already assume I know why.
I mean, like, because I also know if somebody is also labeled as competitive, it don't matter what they can do, they'll always be competitive. Or either if they're not competitive, they will eventually grow to be that because that's how everybody feels about them. So,
what do you mean competitive?
Like, not even repetitive. I said, did I say repetitive or did I say competitive? Competitive. Like a person that's willing to go back and forth, like combatively.
So, okay.
Combative. Like, I might be saying it wrong, but combative.
Combative.
And also when it comes to some case scenarios, I can see it as being a normal thing, but sometimes in the business world, it can be abnormally sensed because sometimes people are programmed to be that way because they're trying to get somebody to understand that this is how it goes, so they initially just do that. And it also begins to be a thing of a dementia phase because you have some people that begin to be. I mean, I go back and forth on those things because I know that. Do I sound like a robot?
Something, I'm not sure if I thought it was mine because, like I said, my signal was messed up, so I'm not sure. But if you do, then it might be. I was hoping it wasn't. I thought it was just my headset. Talk again. Oh no, it's something going on. I hear something sound crazy. Do y'all hear
something going on? Yeah.
No, that sounds way clearer now. I don't know what just changed. That must have been Kpeezy. That must have been you. I just seen you go on mute. Not sure. Leave and come back if you have to. But for now, we'll just keep moving on with the conversation. Do you think one is more important than the other? Hearing versus listening?
I think they are both equally competitive in nature.
Equally what?
Because I do feel like some people that continue talking, you have some people that see it as, oh, you're guilty. And you know, that is a form of when you got in trouble when you were little, your family made you feel like continuing to tell your story made you seem like you were lying. And that's what slaves used to make black people think. Back in the day,
we're just talking about regular
black people would be like,
just regular conversation, just like
no, but this is a regular conversation because it's hereditary and it has grown and flown over that in some black communities when people are trying to pretty much tell their side because they don't know how to articulate themselves properly, they may seem slow or dumb.
I get what you're saying, but that's not even like that's a different topic technically, right there. Because you're more talking about like a functional or dysfunction technically in somebody's communication pattern based off of something else. I'm just talking about somebody's ability to be able to do it or the lack thereof, or just willing. Because hearing and listening technically is not the same thing. Or would you agree with that?
It's not the same thing.
It's not? How would you describe both? Because, of course,
no.
How would you describe both or the other, one versus the other?
So somebody might mentally hear somebody, but they might not physically hear somebody. So their actions might be different than what the person is telling them. Or what they're asking them to do.
Say that again. I don't think I received it right.
So mentally, you might be agreeing with what the conversation goes by as far as
do you mean like comprehension?
Me and you, yeah, comprehension. You're trying to comprehend this and you saying that you are. Mentally, you sitting there, you looking like you comprehending. But physically, you're not taking in shit.
No, I get what you're saying. You're talking about comprehension in general. So you're
comprehending. Yeah, because you will have somebody be quiet, but they ain't listening to shit you saying.
Yeah. So
versus the person that I can't tell you because in a sense, people be like, oh, I need this person to be quiet so they can hear me out. But okay, so that person might be quiet and hear you out, but did they really hear you out? Because it's plenty of times I be on the phone with somebody and they talking to me, I ain't saying shit. Right, but I haven't heard nothing that they said.
I'm gonna just be controversial with this one. Because I think a lot of ladies get mad when they hear this, especially when guys say that. They be like, yo, my woman doesn't listen to me. And they almost think that I'm trying to control her and tell her what to do. No, I just need you to understand, listening is comprehending. So I just need my woman to listen to me. Most women don't listen, in my opinion.
Look.
Exactly.
And I'm not even here to break the girl code, but I'm just saying, I can't tell you how many times somebody has been talking to me and
just in your own
I didn't hear shit. I didn't hear nothing. I don't mean nothing by it. You know what I mean?
It's subliminal for a lot of, like, honestly, it's not even just a woman thing, so I'm going to just take that away for, I know women probably going to kill me for that last part, but
I blame social media. I blame social media.
It's part of that, but it's a more of a,
I feel like social media taught me how to
increase it. It increased it, because everybody wants to be next level successful, so it's more narcissists, pretty much. So people are not paying attention to the people that's even right or left if it's not adding to whatever they got going on a lot of times. And technically you have to kind of sit back and then realize that you're being selfish and a narcissist before you break that. And then you be like, damn, that's what I'm doing to others?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's really learning. That's why I was even talking about this. I was talking to somebody about communicating. I was just like, yo, you talking, but you're not even receiving what the other person is saying, and typically that's why the communication, they be like, oh, we're talking, but that person is not like, they're terrible at communicating. I'm like, are they, or were you terrible at listening to what they were saying? Did you comprehend and receive? Because when you have great communication and listening skills, because listening is actually a skill set. Like I actually have to study that, and people that study listening, like you get offended when you're not being listened to, because you could tell, because you be like, I just sat here and listened to you. I understood where you was coming from, and you couldn't even give me the same level of. It feels like a disrespect at a point. So, do you have any techniques or ways that you, or have you ever studied active listening? Let's go there first.
For me, yes, I have studied trying to sit down and listen to people because, for one, I am a person that will sit there and I will start listening and I will be all in. And then if shit get a little sideways and it's phone in my hand, I'm in there. And that ain't even by me like not wanting to be there, but sometimes people can sound like broken records. And with my family being a little bit older, their conversation is slightly way more slower and more repetitive. So me being on the phone with my family more than anybody, I have to try not to catch that into my life, because when you talk to somebody every day, you begin to be, or either taste a little bit of it,
take some traits
in your daily dialogue. And I have to pretty much, I don't want to say avoid, but I do have to be very, very constructive when we have conversations.
Conscious, aware of when you do it. But,
yes.
Yeah. So. What would be like a skill that you had to take away from that helps you, I guess, become a better listener, especially because that was actually the thing too, is about a 10-year age difference from the person that was talking and listening. So I think that that definitely was a key aspect of what you just mentioned right there, because I think the generations, especially what you see online, they're having horrible time communicating. And I think the listening to each on both sides, like I think it's both sides. So I think that was a great point that you pointed out right there about the age, because having oldest like family. So how do you, like, what do you have to do to slow down? Like, do you have to just like breathe? Do you have to like have a second fidget? Because I used to have fidget spinners or something.
Like, bro, you talking about you got a fidget spinner, you doing this. I be like, hey, let's talk about something else. I be, you have to try to like, okay, you said this 3 times. Can we talk about something else? Like, I catch myself, all right, now, you done talked about this 4 times. Can we do this again? It's something else. Like, you got to be that person, or you'll put them in a bind. You'll have them stuck where they are if you don't catch them and correct them along the way.
Yeah.
And that's even with your younger counterparts, because I'm a lady, so I got my home girls. Shout out to the girls. And some of my girlfriends are younger than me. And when I try to talk to them about, being out and meeting guys, they'll come to me and be like, oh, I want to talk to a guy that's like this, like that, like this, like that. Well, you're not going to meet him at
this going out a little bit.
This place.
Can you hear me? Say that one more time. It was doing that robot thing again. I want you to say that one more time. It was doing the robot thing, just to make sure you came in clear, okay? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Oh, snap. I cannot hear you. What the fuck?
I can hear you.
Yeah, it's doing the robot thing every time you talk now. Come the fuck on. I'm sorry about that. I know you was in the middle of your story. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not my wire. You can hear? I sound clear to you? If I sound clear to you, I'm about to say keep going, because maybe it's just the connection and maybe it's the way I'm hearing. So I'm going to just say keep going, love. I'm sorry.
You bubble like a damn, like paper wrap.
That's what it's, okay, so that's what it sounds like to me too. So.
Oh, it's cleared up, but.
try to continue, and then we're just gonna end it on that part, and we'll have to do this like another time when the signal is not acting. This never happened like this before, so like I said, I wanted to make sure I got it recorded too. So I'm
disclaimer. Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna have to give me a month or two. I'm upset. Cause we need to do.
They're gonna have to give you 3 months.
I would love that.
Yeah. Maybe 4. Honestly, 4, because we've been holding on for a while trying to make this work. Okay, so like I was saying, so my homegirls that are younger than me, like they talk about they want to meet this guy, that guy. And you know, like we're listening to Gas Station. The song is so real. How many people mean they love it at the gas station? And staying with them.
Very rare.
Very rare. So by that being a rarity, why do you think that that's something that you can do? It's like love in the club.
So that's what you break down to them, pretty much like
I mean, I try to be that. Yeah, okay. I try to let them know, like.
Do they see you as a killjoy sometimes? Like, do they just ignore what you're saying? Because
sometimes they see me as a killjoy, and then sometimes I have guys where you where's your man? You know, those type of things. And I don't listen. Yeah, I just had a conversation with a young lady before you called my line, and this conversation was pretty much, I met a guy in college. He got drafted to the NFL. Everybody just knew I wanted the baby. I wanted to be beside him on draft day. I wanted this. I wanted that. In reality, I didn't care about none of that shit. I wanted him to be on top. I wanted him to succeed. I wanted his mother and his sisters to be in the forefront. I could care less because I knew that what I had for him as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a partner was far bigger than me sitting beside him for that one day.
But yeah, I hope a lot of people actually could start working on the skill set of listening to be able to receive even the messages that you don't feel comfortable with, because sometimes the uncomfortable messages are the ones that you really need, and that's the ones that normally you have the most pushback for. And sometimes what I try to tell people, if you have a lot of pushback for something, like feeling wise, like pause and just start thinking about it. Like, why do I have this pushback? Because it's better to understand your feelings versus letting your feelings have you. Because once your feelings have you, it's over. Like you start going down that rabbit hole, and there's this thought, that next thought, and this next thought, and then if you just ask the question by listening, you be like, "Oh, look, did I understand this right?" And then you realize that you didn't. You heard something completely different, something wrong, misunderstanding. And so, if people can work on that part, I think it'll be a much better USA, let's say, or just a way better world for most people, because nobody's listening to anybody in this new world. And I think I will agree with you, the internet definitely changed it, because everybody is somebody. Like, everybody's somebody.
It's not.
We're gonna be somebody, like, or feel they have to do it in a certain way that is just nasty. It's nasty work.
It's not even the thing of everybody is somebody. It's the thing of the internet has created such a it has created, the internet has created wild egos and cut off culture that was never created in the beginning. It was never like that in the beginning. So here we are now thinking that we're bigger than the program, which we're not. And that, if I cut off everybody, I can be free. It makes me free. It sets my mind free. And you done shitted on this bitch 40 times.
Not 40 times.
And she's waiting on you. You know she waiting on you. But yeah, you feel like if you keep shitting on this bitch, you gonna be successful and everything gonna work out. And then what's crazy is you be successful for a little while, and then boom.
How did we get here, Potty Mouth? What are we talking about? She gonna cuss. That's what she said. She said, listen, I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry, I try to work on my pots.
We got the female in, cause now we got somebody else that be going here. No, I mean sometimes you gotta be you. We gonna get you right. We gonna get you there. I'm gonna send you the guidelines because you don't have nothing about the podcast. You don't even know what's going on. We got a whole format and we are growing. But don't worry, I always let people be themselves for their first. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get you right. But that listening joint is major. Have you ever broken up with somebody because they wouldn't listen to you, or they just had a hard time comprehending exactly what you were saying? Never. What about you, Kpeezy? Fake pencil.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Have you ever broken up with somebody because they had a hard time listening, like comprehending what you were saying?
No.
What about a friendship? Have you ever had to disconnect from somebody because you realize that their logic might be goofy?
Yep. Plenty of people.
What do you mean by logic?
Well, comprehension.
Like they thinking process?
Okay,
like
logic and comprehension is the same.
It's around the same, isn't it? It's a synonym, what you would call it? I'll look it up for you.
Okay, so
find out.
I have placed friendships on cease and desist because I felt like we were not.
What you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, break that down.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm a girl's girl, and if I became friends with you, can't nobody come and be like, "Oh, you don't talk to her no more, so tell me this." I'm not gonna do that. So maybe me and you just don't see eye to eye for the moment, and I'm willing to be like, "Okay, well, I haven't talked to her in a while, and I'm not gonna talk to her for a while, and I just go about my business." And then when we get ready to hang out again, we have collectively let go of whatever issue that happened together, and we have moved forward in our friendship without having to even think about talking about the issue because the issue has risen and died.
Fair enough. I'm scared of girls though. Whenever I hear that, I be like, damn, that's terrible. Word, because that just means your mind is divided.
May I ask
we need united mindsets. We need united mindsets. 'Cause that's just like a guy that's all about the guys. You know what I'm saying? You one-sided. You gotta put one side above the other. So yeah, that's just ugh. That's like borderline gay to me.
Or I feel like, because I'm a girl's girl.
You feel? Yeah, say what you say, but you actually qualify for exactly what I said.
How?
What you mean how? You be looking at ass and titties.
Because women are beautiful, especially black women.
You don't look at it the way an admirer would. You look at it the same way the niggas would. That's why they say you one of the boys. So you do not. I don't think you can qualify to back her up on this situation. You is one of the niggas.
Because women are beautiful. Like I give props when they do, especially black women. I can't speak for other races.
Beautiful, wow.
Women are beautiful.
Women are beautiful, like especially black women. Like, and people put us against each other so much. Like feature wise, that's why everybody feel like they have to alter their image. Like, if you still a girl, you gotta build your sister up because we all we got in this world.
That's the problem, though. That's the problem with the thinking.
No, and there was a law, Winta.
That's not all you
There was a law. There was a law made for black women to have to cover their faces in order to walk around in the daytime because they were so beautiful. And it made white women mad.
Okay. So what does that have to do and separate y'all from the black men? Like, I don't understand why y'all always separate yourselves and make it seem like y'all struggle was one that y'all struggled by yourselves. And that's the problem with the new generation of women. It's like, oh, we're bi, no, nobody else. So it's just like, it just makes y'all so together. It makes y'all like, it's almost gay to most men. It's a turnoff. So to most men that actually like women, it's like those women don't like men. So it's just like, ugh. Oh,
I wouldn't say it's gay because
but it's gay
even
adjacent,
as
is
a
what I'm
man,
saying.
y'all
Gay
always
adjacent.
had like more, not more privilege, but imagine being black and a woman. Like we didn't have voting rights until way after we just was able to be divorced from men, like in 1965.
Y'all say all of that, but how long was the age gap that difference was even a difference? The privileges wasn't that different for that much long. Like y'all make it seem like the struggles for the black women was so much longer than the struggles of together. It wasn't that. How long? Age? Years?
I don't know.
You know,
years.
I've done this research. It's not that long.
I don't know.
Slavery
years?
and civil rights alone was about what, 40 to 80 years ago?
Yeah, like 50, 60.
So how long do you think we was together slaved? Y'all wasn't by yourselves and walking alone. That's a goofy mind. That's what I told you. That mindset, y'all don't do research. Y'all just feel. Y'all listen to people that want y'all to think that way and you get stuck in the program. Your brains are programmed. Y'all didn't research anything. So everything that you're feeling, this is what happens when your feelings have you. You didn't do any research to back up the way you feel.
About even with like
if you can't disprove what I just said or give me the age difference or how long I was in the, do your research and then you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. And then you're going to realize what I'm saying that you're goofy. Like, to feel divided when we should be together, you fall into the program. And then when you look up the program, how it was white women that programmed you, set up the feminists and got y'all to align with them, you'll learn so much more. And then you were like, damn, we really fell into the you'll start thinking different. You'll look different because you'll see the program. And then once you see it, you can't unsee it.
I didn't say I look at it as us being divided from men.
It is
but
divided.
At the same
That's
time,
what they wanted, though.
Our struggles, you can't just sweep it under the rug because,
nobody
like I
does,
said,
though. Who fights
stuff
for you?
goes all the way harder for women than men.
Y'all, the women think that only women fight for y'all struggles, though. It's not just women, though. Most of the time when women's struggles get passed, it wasn't just because women was fighting for it. It was men aligned with them, but they forget the men that was there as well. And it was like, it's just women. Women, like, it doesn't make sense. Even now in your struggles, it's never just women. There is a hell of a lot of actual men feminists in it as well that y'all don't even seem to acknowledge. And I'm talking about the actual feminists, not the one that try to divide, the feminists that say, hey, you're equal to do the same thing that we can do. Well, at least the ones that are qualified. That's what a real feminist does. No, don't give opportunities to those that are not qualified.
But
it doesn't have to be majority. It doesn't have to be majority.
But then you looking at it percentage-wise. But then that's only like out of 10 men.
There's a lot more men that align with fighting for women than there's actually women. More women rather just sit home. Like, you could say all of the fight. No, if they have the opportunity, they chilling at home. They're looking for easier opportunities. So the women that you think align with you, no, they're not. No, they're really not. They're really not. And that's a funny thing. I was just talking to Ashley the other day. We was talking about something else. About the black women, how they always uncovered and stuff. I'm just like, it's more of them than just women talking like you, trying to talk about being covered. I just don't see it that way until you actually put on the glasses and see reality. Like, but for now, you're still falling under the program, the media, what they put in front of you. The same way that they think all black people are savages when the most crimes actually happen from white people. When you actually start doing research, you start learning things like that. You actually have an actual talking point versus feelings. That's why I hate talking to people that are lost in feelings. Because when your feelings have you, then you're just lost. Because you don't actually have feelings. Your feelings are controlling you. It's controlling your mind, controlling your narrative. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, we got way off topic. And I'm about to cut this too.